Before anything changes around you, something has to change inside you. Before the world sees your success, your mind has already made the decision to succeed. Every great achievement starts long before the applause, the recognition, the money, or the victory. It starts with a single decision that nobody else can see. The strongest force in your life isn't your talent, your background, your education, or your circumstances. It's the decision you make in your own mind about who you are going to become. Too many people wait for confidence before they take action. They wait for the perfect opportunity. They wait for someone to believe in them. They wait for life to become easier. But waiting has never built a champion. Winners don't wait until they feel ready. They decide first, and then they grow into that decision through relentless action. Think about it. Two people can stand in the exact same situation. They can face the same obstacles, the same setbacks, and the same disappointments. One walks away defeated, while the other walks away determined. What made the difference? It wasn't luck. It wasn't intelligence. It wasn't money. It was the decision made inside the mind. One person allowed circumstances to define them. The other decided to define their circumstances. Your life follows the direction of your thoughts. If every morning you wake up telling yourself you're not good enough, your actions will match those words. You'll hesitate. You'll doubt yourself. You'll quit when things become difficult. But if you wake up every single day telling yourself that you were created to grow, to learn, to fight, and to overcome, you'll begin acting like someone who refuses to lose. Your actions will always chase the picture your mind creates. The biggest battle you'll ever fight isn't against the economy. It isn't against your competition. It isn't against the people who doubt you. The biggest battle happens between your ears. Every single day your mind asks one question: will you surrender or will you keep going? That question shows up when you're tired. It shows up when nobody is watching. It shows up after failure, after rejection, after disappointment. And every answer you give becomes another brick in the foundation of your future. Stop telling yourself that your past determines your future. Your past may explain where you came from, but it does not have the authority to decide where you're going. Every new day gives you another opportunity to make a different decision. The moment your mind says, I refuse to stay where I am, your transformation begins. It may not happen overnight, but every step after that decision carries you closer to the life you want. Greatness doesn't begin with results. Greatness begins with responsibility. The moment you stop blaming other people, stop blaming your circumstances, stop blaming your mistakes, and take complete ownership of your life, your power returns. Responsibility is not a burden, it's freedom. Because if your choices created your current direction, your next choices can create a better one. There will be days when nothing seems to work. You'll question your progress. You'll wonder if all the effort is worth it. You'll feel like giving up because the results aren't showing fast enough. Those are the moments when your decision matters most. Anybody can stay committed when life is easy. The real test comes when you're exhausted, discouraged, and still willing to take one more step. Your mind must become stronger than your emotions. Emotions change every day. Some mornings you'll feel motivated. Other mornings you'll feel empty. If you only move when you feel inspired, you'll spend most of your life standing still. Real growth happens when discipline takes control after motivation disappears. You keep showing up, you keep learning, you keep improving, you keep fighting because your decision is bigger than your feelings. Imagine the person you want to become. Picture that version of yourself who is confident, focused, disciplined, and unstoppable. That person isn't waiting somewhere in the future. That person is created by the decisions you make today. Every book you read, every workout you complete, every promise you keep to yourself, every excuse you refuse to accept is shaping that identity. Success is never an accident. It's the result of thousands of decisions that nobody applauds. Don't underestimate the power of one decision. One decision can change your health. One decision can change your career. One decision can rebuild your confidence. One decision can break generations of limitation. History has never been changed by people who waited for permission. It has been changed by people who decided they would no longer live beneath their potential. So when you leave today, don't just hope your life gets better. Decide it will. Don't just wish for success. Decide to earn it. Don't wait for the world to tell you who you are. Tell yourself every morning. Remind yourself every night. Protect your mind from negativity. Feed it with purpose. Strengthen it with discipline. Challenge it with action. Because the day your mind truly decides that quitting is no longer an option is the day your future begins to change. Your life will never rise higher than the decisions you make inside your own mind. Decide with courage. Decide with conviction. Decide today and let every action from this moment forward prove that your mind made the choice long before your life ever showed the results. Fear has one mission: to convince you that tomorrow is a better day to begin. It whispers that you're not ready, not experienced enough, not talented enough, not strong enough. It tells you to wait for perfect timing, perfect conditions, and perfect confidence. But if you keep listening to fear, you'll spend your entire life preparing for a moment that never comes. The greatest dreams don't disappear because people lack ability. They disappear because people allow fear to become louder than their purpose. Every single person who has ever accomplished something meaningful has faced fear. Fear is not proof that you're on the wrong path. Sometimes it's proof that you're standing at the edge of growth. The question is not whether fear will show up. The question is who gets the final vote. Will fear decide your future or will your purpose? Too many people feed fear every day without realizing it. They replay every mistake they ever made. They compare themselves to everyone else. They focus on what could go wrong instead of what could go right. They surround themselves with negativity until fear becomes stronger than faith in themselves. Whatever you feed grows. If you feed doubt, doubt grows. If you feed excuses, excuses grow. If you feed courage through consistent action, courage grows. Your mind becomes whatever you repeatedly nourish. Purpose works differently. Purpose wakes you up before the alarm rings. Purpose keeps you moving when your body feels tired. Purpose reminds you why you started when everything around you says you should quit. Purpose is bigger than comfort. It's bigger than temporary emotions. It's bigger than applause because purpose doesn't depend on who is watching. It depends on who you're becoming. There will be days when fear tells you to stay silent because someone might criticize you. Purpose tells you that your voice could change someone's life. Fear tells you to stay comfortable because failure will hurt. Purpose tells you that regret hurts far more than failure ever could. Fear tells you to protect your image. Purpose tells you to build your character. One voice keeps you trapped. The other leads you toward freedom. Look at your life honestly. How many opportunities have you walked away from because fear convinced you that you weren't ready? How many ideas stayed inside your notebook because fear made you worry about what people might think? How many goals have been delayed because fear painted a picture of failure before you even took the first step? Imagine where you could be if you had acted the first time fear tried to stop you. Imagine how much stronger, wiser, and more confident you would already be. The truth is, courage is not something you're born with. Courage is built every time you move forward while your hands are shaking. Every time you choose action instead of excuses. Your confidence grows. Every challenge you face teaches your mind that you are stronger than the fear trying to control you. Confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence is the reward for repeated action. Stop negotiating with your excuses. Every excuse feeds fear. Every delay gives fear another chance to grow. Every promise you break to yourself weakens your belief in your own potential. If you say you're going to wake up early, wake up early. If you say you're going to train, train. If you say you're going to study, study. Every promise you keep to yourself sends a powerful message to your mind. I can trust myself. That trust becomes the foundation of unstoppable confidence. Your purpose deserves more than leftovers. It deserves your best energy, your strongest focus, and your greatest commitment. Don't give your dreams whatever time is left after distractions have stolen your day. Give your dreams your best hours. Give your purpose your full attention. Invest in the future you keep talking about. Every day you choose purpose over comfort. You're building a life that fear could never create. There will always be uncertainty. There will always be risks. There will always be moments when you don't know exactly how everything will work out. But remember this, you don't have to see the entire staircase to take the next step. Progress belongs to people who move with determination, even when the destination isn't completely visible. One day you'll look back at this season of your life. You'll either remember it as the moment fear kept you small, or you'll remember it as the moment you decided that your purpose mattered more than your doubts. That choice belongs to you. Nobody else can make it. Nobody else can live your life. Nobody else can fulfill the mission that's been placed in front of you. So stop feeding the fear that tells you to settle. Stop feeding the fear that says you're too late. Stop feeding the fear that says someone else is better than you. Instead, feed your purpose with learning. Feed it with discipline. Feed it with consistency. Feed it with sacrifice. Feed it with daily action that refuses to quit. Every step forward is proof that purpose is winning the battle inside your mind. The world doesn't need another person who hides behind potential. It needs people who are willing to rise despite uncertainty, who choose action over hesitation, who keep moving even when the road is difficult. Let your purpose become so powerful that fear has no room left to control your decisions. Walk with conviction, work with intensity, fight with everything you have. Because when your purpose becomes greater than your fear, obstacles become lessons, setbacks become preparation, and every challenge becomes another reason to keep moving forward. The life you've been dreaming about has been waiting on one decision: to stop feeding fear and start feeding the purpose that has been inside you all along. There is a voice inside your head that speaks to you more than anyone else ever will. It talks to you when you wake up in the morning. It talks to you before every challenge. It talks to you after every mistake, every victory, every disappointment, and every success. That voice has the power to build you or break you. If you don't take control of it, it will begin to control you. The quality of your life is deeply connected to the quality of the conversations you have with yourself every single day. Too many people are carrying around words they didn't create. They are living according to labels someone else placed on them years ago. Maybe someone said they weren't smart enough. Maybe someone laughed at their dreams. Maybe someone told them success wasn't meant for people like them. Those words stayed and over time became an inner voice. The problem is that many people stop questioning those lies. They accept them as truth, and then they wonder why they never move forward. Your mind believes what you repeat. If every day you tell yourself, I'm always behind, your actions will begin to match those words. If you constantly say, I never finish anything, you'll start quitting before you even give yourself a real chance. But if you choose to replace those lies with truth, everything begins to change. Tell yourself, I am learning, I am growing, I am becoming stronger. I don't quit when life gets difficult. At first, it may feel uncomfortable, but consistency changes belief, and belief changes behavior. The greatest transformation doesn't happen when your bank account changes. It doesn't happen when people finally recognize your work. It happens when your inner voice stops speaking the language of defeat and starts speaking the language of determination. The world may doubt you, but don't join the crowd. Don't become another voice working against your own future. Become the voice that reminds yourself why you started when everyone else expects you to stop. Every challenge is a conversation. When life knocks you down, your inner voice immediately begins talking. One voice says, you're finished. This is proof you're not good enough. Another voice says, stand up, learn from it, grow through it, keep moving. Which voice wins? The one you feed every day. That's why you must become intentional about what enters your mind. Protect your thoughts, guard your focus. Stop allowing negativity to become the soundtrack of your life. You cannot expect confidence to grow if you spend hours consuming fear, comparison, and hopelessness. What you listen to eventually becomes what you believe. If you surround yourself with constant excuses, your inner voice will start making excuses. If you fill your mind with discipline, courage, wisdom, and action, your inner voice will begin speaking with strength. Your environment shapes your thinking, but your daily choices determine your future. There will be mornings when your body feels tired. Your emotions will tell you to stay comfortable. Your excuses will sound reasonable. That is the moment your inner voice must become your coach instead of your critic. Tell yourself, get up anyway, show up anyway, work anyway. Greatness isn't built on perfect days. It's built on ordinary days when you choose discipline over comfort. The strongest people aren't those who never struggle. They're the ones who refuse to let struggle make their decisions. Stop speaking to yourself like an enemy. You would never encourage a friend by constantly reminding them of every mistake they've made. So why do it to yourself? Learn from your failures, but don't live inside them. Every setback carries a lesson. Every disappointment carries growth. Every obstacle carries an opportunity to become stronger than you were yesterday. Speak to yourself with honesty, but also with belief. Hold yourself accountable without destroying your confidence. Remember, your inner voice becomes your identity over time. If you repeatedly tell yourself that you are disciplined, you'll begin acting like a disciplined person. If you repeatedly remind yourself that you finish what you start, your habits will begin to reflect those words. Identity comes before lasting change. You don't become successful because you occasionally work hard. You become successful because you begin seeing yourself as someone who consistently does what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel. Don't wait for someone else to motivate you. Motivation fades. Applause fades. Encouragement from other people comes and goes. But your inner voice is with you every moment of every day. Train it to remind you of your purpose. Train it to push you when your energy is low. Train it to challenge every excuse before it becomes an action. Make that voice so strong that doubt no longer has a permanent place in your thinking. Every promise you keep strengthens your inner voice. Every workout you finish, every chapter you read, every distraction you overcome, every difficult conversation you face. Every time you choose progress over procrastination, your mind records the evidence that you are becoming someone who can be trusted. Confidence isn't built by talking about success. It's built by proving to yourself day after day that your actions match your words. One day people will see your results and think you suddenly became confident, disciplined, and unstoppable. They won't see the countless moments when you had to silence the negative voice inside your own mind. They won't see the mornings you fought your excuses, the nights you kept working while everyone else rested, or the moments you chose belief over fear. Those private victories create public success. So beginning today, listen carefully to the words you speak to yourself. Remove every sentence that weakens your spirit. Replace every lie with truth. Replace every excuse with responsibility. Replace every complaint with action. Replace every doubt with determination. Let your inner voice become a source of strength instead of limitation. Because the person you become tomorrow is being shaped by the conversations you're having with yourself today. Change your inner voice and you begin changing your decisions. Change your decisions and you begin changing your habits. Change your habits and you begin changing your life. The greatest breakthrough you'll ever experience begins the moment your own mind starts speaking the language of courage, discipline, purpose, and unwavering belief. Success is not something you chase for a few weeks. It is not a feeling that shows up when life is easy, and it is not a trophy waiting for you at the finish line. Success is an identity. It is the person you become through the choices you make every single day. Long before the world celebrates your victories, your mind must learn to think, act, and respond like someone who refuses to settle. If your identity stays the same, your results will eventually return to the same level. But when your identity changes, your entire life begins to move in a different direction. Most people try to change their lives by changing their goals. They write down big dreams. They make promises at the beginning of the year. They get excited for a few days, maybe even a few weeks. But excitement fades. When the motivation disappears, they go back to the habits that built their old life. That's because goals can inspire you, but identity is what sustains you. Goals tell you where you want to go. Identity determines whether you keep walking when the journey becomes painful. Stop saying, I want to be successful. Start saying, I am becoming a disciplined person. Stop saying, I hope I become a confident someday. Start proving it through your actions every day. The words you repeatedly attach to yourself become the foundation of your behavior. If you believe you're someone who always quits, you'll find a reason to quit. If you believe you're someone who always finishes what you start, your mind will push you to honor that identity even when it's difficult. Your mind is like a muscle. It doesn't become stronger by avoiding resistance. It becomes stronger by facing challenges repeatedly. Every time you wake up early when you don't feel like it, you're training your mind. Every time you choose learning instead of scrolling through distractions, you're training your mind. Every time you keep your word to yourself, even when nobody is watching, you're training your mind. Those moments may seem small, but they are building something powerful inside you. They are creating an identity that doesn't depend on temporary emotions. The world is full of people who talk about success. Very few are willing to practice the habits that success demands. Everybody wants the reward, but not everybody wants the responsibility. Everybody wants recognition, but not everybody wants the sacrifice that comes before it. The difference isn't talent. It isn't luck. It isn't perfect circumstances. The difference is that one person trains their mind until discipline becomes automatic, while another waits for motivation that never lasts. You have to stop negotiating with your excuses. Every excuse weakens your identity. Every promise you break to yourself teaches your mind that your words don't matter. But every promise you keep sends a different message. It tells your mind, I do what I say I will do. That message is priceless because self-trust is the foundation of lasting confidence. When you trust yourself, you stop looking for permission from other people. You stop depending on external validation because your actions have already proven who you are. There will be days when nobody notices your effort. Nobody applauds your discipline. Nobody celebrates the sacrifices you're making. Those are the days that matter most. Anybody can stay committed when the spotlight is shining. The real test happens in private. It happens when you're tired after a long day and still choose to improve yourself. It happens when nobody would know if you skipped the work, yet you do it anyway because you've decided that's who you are. Your habits are introducing you before your words ever do. You can tell people you're focused, but your actions reveal the truth. You can say you're committed, but your consistency tells the real story. Every day your habits are casting votes for the person you're becoming. One workout is a vote. 1 hour of focused learning is a vote. One difficult decision made with integrity is a vote. Keep casting enough votes for excellence, and eventually excellence becomes your identity. Don't expect overnight transformation. Strong identities are built through repeated decisions, not dramatic moments, brick by brick, day by day, choice by choice. Some days you'll make progress that everyone can see. Other days, the only victory will be that you refuse to quit. Never underestimate those quiet victories. The strongest foundations are built beneath the surface, long before anyone sees the finished building. Protect your mind from anything that weakens your standards. Be careful what you watch, what you listen to, and who you allow to influence your thinking. If you constantly surround yourself with negativity, laziness, and excuses, don't be surprised when those things become part of your identity. But if you surround yourself with growth, discipline, responsibility, and people who challenge you to become better, your thinking will rise to meet that environment. Your identity is shaped by what you repeatedly expose your mind to. Understand this, success is not what you occasionally do when you feel inspired. Success is what you consistently do when inspiration is nowhere to be found. It is choosing discipline when comfort is calling your name. It is choosing preparation while others choose procrastination. It is choosing responsibility instead of blame. It is choosing action instead of endless planning. Those choices may not seem exciting in the moment, but over time, they separate ordinary lives from extraordinary ones. One day, people will ask how you became so focused, so confident, so resilient. They'll think it happened because of one opportunity or one lucky break. They won't see the thousands of invisible decisions that shaped your character. They won't see the mornings you got up before the sun. They won't see the nights you kept working after everyone else had gone to sleep. They won't see the moments you said no to comfort because you had already said yes to your future. Those unseen moments are where identity is built. So train your mind every single day. Train it to stay calm under pressure. Train it to choose discipline over excuses. Train it to embrace challenges instead of avoiding them. Train it to keep moving when results are slow. Train it to believe in your purpose even when nobody else understands it. Keep doing it until discipline feels natural. Keep doing it until excellence becomes your standard. Keep doing it until quitting no longer feels like an option. And one day, without even realizing it, success will no longer be something you're trying to achieve. It will simply be the person you become. When success becomes your identity, no obstacle can permanently stop you, no setback can define you, and no challenge can steal the future you've